What's up? Inflatable enthusiast here, and I got a cool review for you guys today. This is on the Gemmy, I believe originally 2023, 4.5 foot wide Sanderson Sisters Cauldron scene. So, I said originally 2023, I'm not sure, it might be a 2022 design, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. It's being re-released again this year in 2024. Basically, how I got this is, I paid about $40 for this. There's a guy on eBay. His name is, the shop is called Diggity's Decoration Shack. I highly recommend you go check it out. It's like a warehouse. I'm pretty sure it's run by a few people. I have no idea. But they basically auction off a bunch of inflatables from 'Tis Your Season, the website, the inflatable or decoration website. And every single day, they're listing new items and auctioning off a bunch of inflatables, and they all start at 99 cents. So this is one of the designs that I got. I got 4 inflatables from them, all for less than $200, just from bidding and auctions and stuff like that. So they're selling for like super cheap. So if you want this design or the next few designs, I'll say when they come out, definitely go check them out on eBay because they have a great shop and they're selling things for really, really good prices. But yeah, so I got this off of eBay. Like I said, I paid like $40 for this, which is insanely good. I've wanted a Hocus Pocus inflatable for a while, and they've made plenty of them. I don't care for too many of the designs, typically because of how cutesy they are, or because of just how small they are and just not very interesting. This one is still pretty cutesy, which I don't like, but I did really like this one when we first saw it. It stood out to me, compared to the rest of the designs that they've made from this movie. I really do like the first movie as well. The original Hocus Pocus, I think, is like a Halloween classic. The second one, we don't have to talk about that, but the first one I think is a classic, and it's a funny movie. And, I typically like to buy inflatables from different licenses and movie and, characters that people recognize. So this is definitely going to be one that a lot of people will recognize in the display and a lot of people will enjoy. So that's why I really liked it. Also because it has a base fan, and I think it's just the coolest design. They're all gathered around a cauldron, and it says on the cauldron, as you can see, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. So they'll definitely know what it's from. It says the name of the movie right there, and the characters are pretty recognizable, even though they kind of look like Funko Pops. But again, they're human characters in the movie, so they'd probably look really unsettling if it was like photorealistic or something. I definitely prefer these designs over this design on the box, though. I've never seen these illustrations of the characters like right there on the box before. I don't know what that's from. It might be from a book or something. I don't know. As far as I know, they didn't do a cartoon or anything, so not sure what those are from, but those don't look too much like the characters. I think these actually do look pretty accurate, despite their, shortened kind of cutesy designs. But yeah, the rest of the other base fan designs they've made of these are like the ones where they're all standing holding a banner. I don't really care for that one either. So I just like this one the best, and that's why I decided to get it. I was considering getting it for a few years now since it came out, but I didn't obviously last year because I was doing the classic display. But, like I said, I paid $40 for this, got it really cheap on eBay, so I'm very happy with it. But yeah, anyways, we'll get into the review now. So you can see the front of the box here has the orange, like swirly, funky Disney Halloween box art that they've used for years and years now. You can see the Sanderson sisters at the bottom. Again, I don't know where this art of them is from, but it just says Sanderson sisters inflatable. Picture the inflatable there, 4.5 feet wide, lights up. I believe it's only like 3 feet tall or something. It's not a very huge inflatable, but you can see the Disney logo there. The side is a little shrunk. Some bats and everything up here. Then on the back you have the Hocus Pocus movie logo. Again, Sanderson sisters. 2024 Gemmy Industries. So they must be, reselling this again this year. And then there's a little Mickey logo down there. And then, yeah, the other side's the same. So I don't know what stores this is going to be sold at. I'm assuming Walmart, because Walmart's had them like the past couple years, I'd say. And I've never opened this or anything, so, you know, you're seeing my first reaction as well. I like to do first reaction videos if it's a brand new inflatable. Sometimes for classics, though, I will open them beforehand, you know, just to make sure they're not worn out. But this is brand new, so there's obviously not going to be anything wrong with it. So, yeah, they're still continuing the milky white plastic bags, which I hate. It just looks like shit, and they're not as strong as the older plastic bags, I don't think. But here's the steak pack. I don't even think I feel any tethers in here. Yeah, there's no tethers in the steak pack. All there is spiral and fishhook steaks. Again, like I said, this design is very short, it's very small. So I think the reason for that is there's no tethers on the side. There's no like tether attachment points. There's loops on the bottom of the characters to stake them down at the bottom, which is fine if it's a small enough design. You don't need tethers, which I understand. So bring it over here. Alrighty. So I don't know what type of fan this has. I'd assume a YEF 60 or an 80. That's probably about what they'd put. So I'm just going to put the camera down real quick and we'll check. I'm hoping it has a 60 or an 80, because that would be nice. Yeah, it has a YEF 80. So that's actually good. It's not a 60. It's a little stronger. YEF 80s are used on much bigger designs, so definitely no complaints with the fan. This should inflate very fast and very strong. Just get it stood up. Alrighty. So now I can plug it in and inflate it. Just gotta get the cord here. Alright. Let's see how it does. Oh yeah, I think they got stuck a little bit, but that inflated in about 5-10 seconds. I mean, that was very fast. I will say it is a little smaller than I expected, but I definitely really like it first glance. Again, very cutesy, simple design, but I think it's the best of what they've made for Hocus Pocus so far. And again, I really like the original movie, so I wanted to get something. And I know it's very popular as well. I think this retailed for like $100 or like $129 or something like that, which I think is outrageous. Like, I like this design, but to be honest, I would not buy it if I didn't get it for as cheap as I did. Again, I paid $40 for this thing, and it's brand new, so I really cannot complain for how much I paid, because it's a decent design, but I definitely would not pay any more than that. So, I'm not super familiar with the movie, so I don't know the names of the three sisters, and I'm not going to embarrass myself trying to name them, but see this one here with the black hair, and then the red-haired one, and the blonde one. That's what I'm going to call them, because I don't want to embarrass myself. But their outfits are very good. They're very accurate to the movie. She has like a checkered print dress. The printing is very good on her as well. And she has, I think, a medallion or something right here. But yeah, a lot of detail, surprisingly, for how tiny these are. So they basically just took 3 cheap fan inflatables and attached it to a pot and gave it a base fan, which I love. I think that's much better than buying these 3 individually as cheap fans with the shitty LEDs. And I like the Cauldron, again, with the logo on it. It's a bunch of Hocus Pocus. They really could have made it cool if they put a kaleidoscope or something in there. Not a huge deal, but they did put holes in here as well, so water doesn't puddle up. That's nice. Go around the back, I guess. Blonde one's hair hangs down, which is cool. But other than that, there's no details on the back. Just a little stitching error right there, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I believe this has 6 C7s, 2 in her, 2 in this sister, 1 in the pot, or the cauldron, and then 1 in the head of the third sister. So, yeah, very nice design. The tether loops, you can stake down the base fan, and then I believe there's 1 tether at the bottom of each sister. So, got 1 here, 1 there, and 1 right there. So, yeah, I'd say it lights up pretty good. I'm not going to do a night view, though, because, again, having issues with the editing software for my videos, so I have to do all my videos in one take. But you'll see this in the display this year. Again, I'm not doing a classic display. It'll be just whatever I want. So, yeah, stay tuned for those other reviews of the things I got from the eBay auctions. I got some really cool other designs. One of them in particular is huge, so I'm very excited for that one. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this review, so thank you for watching. I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.